Hi, this is Steve Goranson with Action Coach Business Coaching right here in Jacksonville, Florida. I'd like to share with you some strategies on overcoming obstacles that are keeping you from achieving the success you want. I'm going to start with a quick story. So this man walks into a psychiatrist's office, and he's very distraught. And he says, Doc, every time I see nickels, dimes, quarters, I have this panic attack. I can't stand it anymore. What's my problem? Can you help me? The psychiatrist responds calmly. He says, that's easy, no worry. I know what your problem is. You're just afraid of change. You say, how many of us go through life virtually paralyzed because we're afraid of change or to trying to something different? I've seen business owners doing the same thing over and over again, hoping to get better results. We all know what that's a definition of. But fear, it keeps us from expanding our growth, our knowledge, and success, and it limits our life, our lot in life. To break out of this cycle, we need to understand what fear really is and what fear stands for. And I have a short acronym for it. What fear really stands for is false expectations appearing real. It doesn't make a difference how we say it, but it's only the failure in business. The only failure in business and in life is the failure to participate. So what happens when we don't participate? Absolutely nothing. So how do we change or become that agent of change for others in our lives? If someone is satisfied with their life, will they change? No, absolutely not. Because they are satisfied, if someone is unfit, overweight, unhealthy, but they are satisfied with that, they're still unlikely to change. So we see with that, there's two ends on the scale. On one end, some wait till the end, some change right at the beginning, and some just change for the sake of change itself. Go figure, right? But there's somewhere there has to be a happy medium for us. And I want to take a look at this. At Action Coach, we have a simple formula that allows us to understand the process of change and what we can do to affect positive change in our lives and in the lives of others. And so here's the formula of change. First, it starts off with this R. This R stands for resistance. So to overcome that resistance to change, we need to see what is greater, what can tip the scale of this formula on the fear of change. So let's take a look. So first, there's D, dissatisfaction. Before you can change, you have to have a level of dissatisfaction. But what builds dissatisfaction more than anything else? It's our vision. Our vision of what we want or don't want. The V stands for vision. So, let's say that you're a kid living in an impoverished neighborhood. You don't know any other life other than that. Are you satisfied with or dissatisfied with your life? Not necessarily. Because you might be satisfied because you don't know any better. You don't know what you don't know. So why is it that we need to constantly improve ourselves in our business education? Why do people need to hire a coach or to have a mentor? And it's really to help them push through that comfort zone, help them to grow with their vision. They need to help to look at what's their next level, what's their next step of what they're supposed to be or what they're supposed to do. So dissatisfaction takes a belief that there's something else out there. So without a coach or a mentor to push us, most of us stay in our comfort zone because people don't like feeling dissatisfied. So dissatisfaction comes first. But then we have to have the vision and the belief that that vision is possible. So those kids living in the impoverished neighborhood, they can watch TV, they can get on the internet, they can see other places in the world, but most of them don't have a belief that a different life is possible for them. So, however, to get a belief that's possible, I can make a better life for myself. Some of us, are where we are today because of the vision and the belief that we have that we can get a better life. We believe that it's possible. This is why we've worked to make our lives better for ourselves. So if we're stuck in our comfort zone, how do we raise that level of dissatisfaction of where we are now? How do we create that and have that clarity of vision of where we want to go in the future? Well, one of the fastest ways that I found to raise some people's dissatisfaction is by having them write a check into their own, what I call investment account or profit account. So, and they do that every month. It's even better to make it an automatic withdrawal. So if you take out $10,000, $5,000, $1,000, or even $100 a month, and you have no little money to pay your bills, is there going to be some level of dissatisfaction there? Absolutely. So how much harder are you going to work to pay off your creditors? You just created a vacuum that needs to get filled. So you have to start stretching yourself, expanding out of your comfort zone. So the next part of the formula is FS, which stands for first steps. You know, we have dissatisfaction. We've created that vision of what we want. It's a multiplier, but we don't know where to start. This is where we have to have a mentor or coach to help sometimes. You don't look at eating the whole elephant all at once, but just take one bite at a time. Auto icon Lee Iacocca states that discipline starts with writing something down. It's the first step to making it happen. So take some time to write out your plan, break it into bite-sized chunks, and get into action. And by doing so, you'll be able to break through those barriers in your life, stretch out of your comfort zone to reach that level of success that you've only dreamed of. So if you're not sure how to get started, you can contact me for a free 1.5 hour break your comfort zone phone coaching session to discover the power of coaching and to see if coaching is right for you. So you can just come to go to actioncoachjax.com or give us a call right here. We're ready to help you. Steve Goranson, your Action Coach.